Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. We're continuing our fortress, Earthen Castle. This is our fortress dedicated to animal training. Right now we're building it up, trying to get our dwarves situated so we can actually focus on animal training. We're going to try to catch as many different animals as we can. At the end of last episode, we did get a petition from the Craft Dwarf Guild asking us to make them a guild hall. This is something I guess we're gonna try to go for. I would love to have it out here in the main fortress, but it might be easier if we just use inside here. Whoops, let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So if we designate something like inside here, clean it up a little bit, put a couple things in there, then we can have them have that as their workshop. I mean, if not, we'd have to kind of create them a spot out here, which wouldn't be terrible. We could create a little like room down here or not. Have this be like kind of guild halls. But early on, I'm still focusing on getting everyone else's bedroom set up, so I really don't want to have to worry about that. So what we're gonna do is under meeting hall, we'll just designate a spot down here, accept, and then we're gonna assign a new or existing location to this zone. This is how you create new guild halls, new libraries, hospitals, inns and taverns, temples. So it'll be new guild hall. We're gonna want to scroll all the way down until we can find our craft dwarf. Usually you can see, hey, this one on this right side, it'll say either no workers, no established guild, or this one, craft dwarf hall. It doesn't tell you which one, because you might have multiple guilds once you get many different dwarves. So you kind of want to remember which one petitioned you. But here we go. Here's our craft dwarf hall. We got that set up. And we're going to want to look at the details. It's just a meeting place. We agreed to build a guild hall next at 2,000. So we need to improve this room enough to get them to want to or increase the value. So I'm going to actually just smooth out the floor. That is pretty helpful if we want, and I'm may eventually kind of smooth out a bunch of the different floors in here, turning this into something, but I want the main part of our fortress out here. We were, last episode, also working on getting a little dining hall set up out here. We did need to work on getting some more floors and everything, but for now, we got this part set up right here. We made it so that it comes out to here, put the chert wall below, creating a floor above. And then we're gonna put a roof over this area. It's gonna be a nice, decently sized little food eatery place, our dining hall. And that will hopefully get some more dwarves to get some more happiness instead of them just coming in here and eating on these two tables. So we'll check out right here, construction, floor. I'm just seeing how many blocks we have. Oh, we have enough for this. Perfect. And then we'll create a floor or a ceiling above that. Just want to expand this out. Do we have enough sandstone? No, we need 20. So this is 10 long, so I can do at least 10. I can create more walls. I'm gonna kind of gauge this out. So from here, this is going to continue down. So this will be the very corner. I'll do probably a 2 wide little entrance room right there, or doorway right there. But to make it look a little bit nicer, I'll put just like that. Nice little corner spot at least. And then it'll be that 2 wide doorway. And then we got to figure out what we want from there. So pretty much the same thing over here. Just like this. Want to figure out how many entrances we want into here. Sure, block. That being 2 wide right there. Another wall right here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Nice and even symmetrical. 5 on this side, 5 on this side, and we'll probably copy the same thing over here to be the bottom of our thing, just so that it's kind of a nice open area. People, doors can walk in and out fairly easily. I have no problem. I'll designate all these walls to be set up. Just like that. And looking down at our animals, you got a decent amount. The hardest part when it comes to animal capturing on the surface is capturing birds. So we're going to try to design our fortress in a way that allows us to capture as many birds as possible. We'll move this trade depot down here when we have the chance, but this is good for now. Oh, there's old Broken Toe. We need to create a tomb for him. Dwarves will not be happy seeing dead bodies of other dwarves. So, thinking about that, we will... I kind of want an above ground tomb. Maybe even across the way over here or up here. Nice little small mausoleum kind of area where we can just build up. It'll be like the Tower of Death. Do we want it on the top? This is not exactly level enough. I do like the idea of it being somewhere over here, but it's kind of morbid being too close to all of our dwarves over here. Maybe try to build it over here. I think that'll be a nice addition for them. Kansas gives water. No empty bucket. We can remedy that. No empty food storage. Brew drinks. So that means that we're going to need either some pots or some more barrels. But we've only just made them brew as many drinks as possible. We've got 500. That should be more. We need to focus on food. That is our big goal. Pets and livestock. We've got quite a few puppies now. So our dog population is going up a little bit. We've got our 2 main dogs. We've got a couple of stray cats. A couple more stray cats. We might even say, hey, these ones are all males. We're going to butcher some cats. Want to stay on top of your cat population and your dog population because they can kind of get out of hand quickly. So we're going to hit play so that our dwarves will go out and start doing those things. Everyone's rushing out. The reason they're all chilling here is because this is set up our temple for our dwarves to worship in. Here we go. Our military is... We just want them working out in the open, and we're planning on probably having their military base be kind of access to the outside. These are the only dwarves I really want. If we get any kind of animal that flies coming towards our fortress, those are the only ones that we want to be able to have free reign, really, of birds flying in, because they'll quickly deal with them. We did release a couple of animals into our main area right here, like this giant coati. It is trained now with a star, so it goes from, I believe, a dash to like a plus to, I believe, this, and then there's a level above that which is like 3 dashes, and then like a masterwork is, oh, let's see if I can find any masterwork item. We'll keep playing this out so we can see that. So this is right here is the top tier, that star kind of thing. Different than this one, you can see that this one has a little hollow point in the middle. This one's not. So it'll be, this is like bottom tier, or this is that tier above normal. This is that tier above that plus, and then it's the star. Then it's these 3 lines, and then it's that one right there. So that's how you can tell the different levels of how good they are. We've got a general familiarity with buzzard training. That is exactly what we want. What are you doing, bud? Go back into our pen. We do need to officially pen all of this off when we have the chance. We could put our porcupine out here, our ibex out here, and our armadillo boar, just so that they can eat grass, because I believe the porcupine does that. I'm not sure about the armadillo, but I don't want any of our animals to die in our cages. We had one yesterday that did, so that's very unfortunate. We have our artifact, a macadamian wood animal trap. That is when it comes to animal traps, that is slightly different than animal training. You're not going to get any experience with animal trap catching animals in the animal traps, but you will get like small animals. You can get cardinals, you can get worms, you can get little tiny cave spiders, but those are like the small pest animals. Oh yes, we need to get that bucket. We'll add a couple, and I think that should be good. There we go. Got plenty of cages. We've got our dwarf over here, our miner, that did get seriously injured, but we now have a traction bench. So this made of a table, a mechanism, and a rope. You can use chains also, but ropes, chains, they're essentially the same thing. And good, we got this all going. We want those sandstone blocks to be the main priority. I'm not too worried about chirp, but yeah, let's get our dwarves to focus on that. Let's get some doors in here also for our dwarves. We can hotkey BPR, so a little bit quicker instead of trying to click through everything. And it looks like one of our dwarves has already taken off one of their shirts. This means that it has been worn out. So we might have to work on getting some new clothing made. Easy enough, and we will actually do that through work orders. So I can kind of explain work orders this episode. Work orders can be a little overwhelming if you don't know how that all works. But first thing is you're going to need a manager. And then once you get a manager, you can get work orders being created for your dwarves. This makes it so it's a lot more easier. You can automate things. Like for example, I have a work order for chert doors. And this little green thing over here is a condition. And for our chert doors, once we have less than 5 chert doors available, they'll automatically queue up another 10 chert doors. Easy enough. Same thing with the prep meals. Once we have less than 3, they'll start making 5. And like processed plants, when we have greater than 1 processable plant, they'll automatically start processing plants. Which means that they'll essentially just continually do this. I could probably bump this up. We're making some jugs. Jugs are needed for your beekeeping. So we have a couple of hives over here, our apiary area. We are just installing the colonies when ready. We do not want to gather the materials because once you gather the materials, the hive goes away. So you always want a couple of hives designated just to install when ready. Then when you set up a new hive, your dwarves will actually come, grab one of the hives, they'll split the bees, and they'll put half of the bees in one hive, and then they'll leave the other half in their existing hive. That way you can continually keep pumping out more and more harvestable colonies. And I believe we do have a beekeeper set up. We'll come down here to beekeeping. We have our armorer set to do that. That's their only task. That is perfect. So we want some hives actually set. These ones, let's see what they're made of. Sandstone. I believe we have more chert, so I think that's what we want our hives to be made of. Hive. To be economic, I want rock hives. I got to scroll down. Right there, you can make wooden hives, but we have a lot more stone than we have wood right now. We want this made out of sandstone, or sorry, chert, because sandstone can be used for floors, and we need to save that for that. And we'll make, let's see, I'll do 13 for now, 3 more for that top row, and then 5 and 5 for those other rooms. And that's how you make a work order. Now, like I was saying, we need to get some clothing. So, not rope, sorry, cloth shirt. We can make 10 cloth shirts, and we want them, you can just specify what kind of cloth we want. We got jute, we got rami, and we got rope reed. So we'll make this one. We'll have plenty of rope reed, so we'll do rope reed shirts. We'll get 10 rope reed shirts being made. Means we can actually start set up a new spot over here to create more. Ooh, it looks like they have some prickleberries that are getting close to that harvesting. We got our passion fruits down here, rope reed right here. So first things first, I want to make sure they gather anything from over here, harvest any of these before I set up a new farm plot, or else you can see these little empty gaps. That's what happened there. There was stuff in there. We can go back, create a farm plot over that, and just designate it as the same exact thing as the other ones. Come out here. We're starting to run a little low on food. 200's not bad, but we'll try to harvest as much as we can right now. Now to the animal training aspect of all of this. We have all of our animals. We've captured plenty. We have each of our entrances blocked off with a bunch of cage traps. That is your main, that's the only way you can really capture animals. So we have cage traps set at each entrance. We have this because when we have animals that come in that are land animals, they'll come running in, and they'll step on one of our cage traps around our entrances. This bottom one is slightly different because we need to be able to have access for our traders to come in with their wagons. They need that 3 wide gap, and they will not go over cage traps. So this kind of acts as, the game thinks it as like a wall or something like that, something that the dwarves can't go over with their wagons. So we need that 3 wide gap for those animals or those wagons to be able to come through. Let's just double check. believe we have all of our, yep, food eating animals down here. Giant coati, we can get him out here now. Well, both of those. Sit, do we have both males or do we have one female, one male? Oh, yes, we do. Perfect. We have a breeding pair. Maybe we can get lucky and we can have some pet or some baby coatis. That is going to be very nice. Oh, you have been attacked. Oof. Alright. We were getting some ceilings on these rooms above, so we can create some more bedrooms up here. And let's see if we have enough sandstone to be able, or blocks to be able to make that. I think, yeah, we've got plenty now. Perfect. I know we've got many projects going on, but early on in your fort, this is kind of how it is. Once you get everything situated, then that allows you to work on those massive. Oh, so the reason we don't have access to the stone here is there's no physical way for our doors to walk over. We have a door right here, but that does not mean that there's a floor above it, so there's no way for us to walk over there. We can wait for them to fill this out, but we're gonna need to get this hallway filled out anyways, so we'll get this going. Sandstone blocks. And we'll keep this too high right now. We will get these all set up so we can start working on this floor too. We can only do this one right now. We can do this too. Just like that. Oh, we don't have enough blocks for that. We do need to get a hallway kind of set up here though. So we'll see how many blocks we have to 16. Okay, we still need a little bit more here. But that should allow them to start working over here. They can come through this left side, but we want them to go walk through this right side. Because this right now is our main staircase going up and down. We will have multiple different staircases kind of scattered throughout. But this is all we've got. We got this all set up. So B, FB. You get a bed right there. We can get another bedroom set up. Except, and you don't have to designate any specific dwarf. Any dwarf will automatically claim a bedroom once you set it up. However, I want to try to knock out all the dwarves that are kind of in the angriest side to let them have their bedrooms first, and then slowly but surely fill up everyone. Once we get to a certain point, then we'll just call it good and we'll just make bedrooms. The dwarves can claim them. But for now, this is what we're working with. We can work on getting some walls in each of these rooms now. Yep, plenty of chert block. Get these walls set up over here. Just the same thing over here. What we're actually going to do is we're going to do it all the way across. And then we're going to cancel these. A little bit easier than making 2, coming down here making 3, coming down here making 2. I'll leave that open for because our doors will need to walk through here until, or they can actually go around top, so that's fine. We'll do that. We did, I believe, look like we have enough for these last 8. Perfect. Let's get a last one right there, and then one up here. Perfect. Get that all knocked off. Where's the last sandstone? Oh, sandstone block. It looks like we got some more. Buzzard reverted back to wild, that's fine. Now our mayor, we're gonna have to actually set up a bedroom for him. So this is got grown up to a size now. We have a official leader that got elected. He's gonna require a couple different things. He's gonna require a bedroom, decent bedroom, a decent dining room, and a decent study. So this first one is the study, second one's the bedroom, third one is the dining room. You can kind of see up at the top right there where it says, hey, needs these different things. And he's going to also need a couple different things in his office or in his rooms. It doesn't matter which rooms that they're in, he just needs them in there. So we'll figure out a spot to put our leader of our fortress, the mayor at least. I'm not sure what happened to that body that was out here. Let's see if we can find that under corpses. I don't see his corpse at all anywhere. So that's weird. I wonder what happened to it. Just kind of disappeared or... Oh, it's right here actually. Yeah, we will want to get that set up sooner than later. So first things first, we're going to tell them, hey, we need a coffin. Make that out of chert also. Plenty of chert, but we will work on getting some more mined out as soon as we can. They are starting to smooth this out, which is increasing the value a little bit, but we still need all the rest of it smoothed out before we can do anything. And it looks like we've got this at least set up so we can start building tables and chairs in here. Let's see how we want this. Nice little hall, long way right here. Chert throne. I prefer it to be symmetrical. You don't have to be. You can have any kind of hodgepodge. Do just like little small things like this. I'm leaving a too wide gap because I need to put tables on for either chair. Sorry. There we go. We're getting this all set up. That is the start of our official dining room. So for now, we'll designate just this area. We'll accept that as our dining hall. We can come over here and we can get rid of this one now. Which means we can also tell them, hey, we don't need this stuff up here anymore. You can deconstruct all that. Now we have moved all of this down to here. So they'll start bringing those tables and chairs over here and start setting that up. You're getting this all set up. I always mess it up. Get some more beds up here. We want to get... Oh, we need a ceiling over here. We can start doing that now. Boom. Perfect. This one looks like it's already set up. So we can get that as another bedroom now. Except, I'm going to give it to one of our angry dwarves. Yeah, sure, the wrestler. We should have now some more doors now. Perfect. Get some doors set up for all these dwarves in here. Perfect. And we got enough to make this little spot right here. Chert block. I want to see if we can try to find some more jet. I was hoping we can have some more. We'll dig this out. We'll go down just like that. can't exactly dig down right now because we have an aquifer, and that is causing us problems when we try to go down. Dig that out. Maybe we can find some chert there or some jet there. Just trying to probe these areas, see what I can discover. Lignite or bituminous coal. That's good. Oh, looks like we got some more migrants. Okay. We have a stonecrafter. Proficient stonecrafter, adequate mechanic, dabbling all the rest. You don't have any combat skills, that's fine. You can start by being a mechanic. That way you can check animal traps and get that all set up. Looks like you do have a water buffalo cow, that's fine. Metalsmith, great furnace operator, that can be pretty helpful. Talented herbalist, okay. So you're definitely going to go under that. And, you can be an herbalist this playthrough. These are a lot of dwarves that are coming from our old fortress, that Faded Swords Fortress. Butcher, tanner, brewer, okay. That's not too bad. We can leave you to probably become a butcher / tanner. Dogs. Planter, oh yes. Yes, please. Planter, and I believe brewer was in there. So you can be a planter / brewer. That'll be your main focus. Got another farmer. He's kind of just a novice in all this stuff, so we might be able to make him into our record keeper or appraiser, which is basically our broker. But you're pretty untrained in the lab though, so we can kind of use you for anything we want. So for now, you can be a beekeeper / animal trainer. More animal trainers, the better, because we're going to need a lot of those for our fortress, because our fortress is focused on animal training. We'll definitely first need to get all those animals that arrived, like the llama, the water buffalo calf. Those are both ones that need to eat grass, so we're going to bring them down here and put them in this main area. Okay. We're starting to get there, but we're still a long ways away. See if we got enough stone for all this. How much do we need? 90. Oof. We got 85. Okay, a couple more times of them making some sandstone blocks, and we should be able to get that knocked out. Oh, we do have a little bit of jet. So we can make some rock jet, or some rock blocks out of jet. Perfect. These ones are made out of jet blocks, but we will deconstruct them and put other things in there. Cashew wood, nothing there. I believe this is actually straight up made out of jet, yep. So we can deconstruct that and make 4 jet blocks out of that later. But we'll see what we can get. I wonder where that jet came from. I don't see any in the map right now. You're still mining down here. I don't see any new stuff. So I guess just some scattered jet, probably from this little wall we deconstructed. Oh, Farmers Guild. Venturing. That's fine. Let's see. Who doesn't have stuff? Child. That's fine. Or Dancer. You know what you can do, Dancer? You're a mechanic. Well, you can also be a stone cutter. Maybe I think it's the stone cutter that smooths stone, but get you going. Ooh, our jeweler is possessed. Alright, another artifact. Probably claim his jeweler's thing. Rough pyrites. Did he? Oh, he already began his construction. He's working with the rough pyrites. Perfect. Good. Nothing to worry about there. We should have another artifact coming in here soon. All right. We'll get rid of this little wall here in a second. But first, I want to create another little farm plot down here. Workshops, farming, farm plot. And all these other ones, unfortunately, are kind of a little bother. Let's see. We can at least get rid of one, and then we'll make that farm plot. Not the end of the world. Get that knocked out, buddy. Build, workshops, farming, farm plot. Alright, we'll get that set up now. Perfect. And it looks like our dwarves are already using our eatery. Chilling here and eating that. Probably for the Farmers Guild. Sure, we'll try to designate a spot for you to make for your Farmers Guild. Do another meeting hall. We'll do another spot right here. Okay. Accept another guild hall for our farmers. Farmer hall right there. So, moving from here, want to smooth this out. That's about where it's at. Perfect. I think we're supposed to put one up higher, but that's fine. So one thing when it comes to creatures, these flying ones can be a pain in the butt, and they will not let new animals spawn onto your map until you kind of get rid of them. There's a chance that they'll fly away, but what we're going to need to set up is a hunting group. So any dwarf. Ooh, alright. Let me finish that thought. Our hunting group to hunt those flying animals, because you'll have those ones. The ones on the ground are a lot easier to manage because you can send your military dwarves, and the ones on the ground are more likely to step on traps. The ones that flying, well, they can't. Even if they're flying above a trap, they have to be on that ground level for you to capture them. So we will set up some hunters to hunt those flying birds so that we can possibly get new animals to spawn in here. So Eden, Litharmeth, Mebzil. I butcher those names all the time. Jeweler has created Eagle Logan, a perfect pyrite. She claims it as a personal treasure. Okay. Keep it. I don't care. Alright, they're getting that all set up. Bedrooms are looking pretty good. We can get this to be having a door now. Perfect. Hoping we got enough blocks to make this now. Yes, perfect. We will put a ceiling on all of it also. 40, oh, 38. We can do 3 at least. Perfect. And we will start. We will at least create the outline of what we want our kind of Tower of Death to look like. Hopefully we don't have too many dead dwarves, but we'll do something like that. Something like that. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not counting out all of these. Perfect. Well, that works. Hopefully it's square enough, but I doubt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be one shorter this way than its length, and you know what? We can actually remedy it. I'm going to have it be perfect square. Fortunately, this is the tedious part, going through and canceling all this. but that should make it a perfect square. Where's our chert blocks? Perfect. Okay. We'll get that one going along. We're efficiently putting in all these floors real quick. And we do need to focus on getting some more bedrooms set up. Hopefully we get some more jet blocks. Oops. That's fine right there. More chert doors being made because we got to that certain point. Chert door. Chert door. Another chert door. And then we're going to close this off with a wall right here. There we go. Starting to come together. Need those jet blocks for these walls. Do we have any jet? Oh, we have 4. Okay, we can get that going. I get this. And then I'll get this last one right here for now. For now, the dwarves are walking this way, but I'm thinking I might probably put a staircase very central, somewhere around here, just so that our dwarves have access to going up and down a lot quicker. We will widen this hallway too when we have the chance. Make it 3 wide, and then we can have the wall just like that. Alright. Let us continue our fortress building. We can start by working on getting these made. I'm thinking, yes, we'll have this. There'll be a wall right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works. Chert blocks right there, or chert walls right there. Create another floor right here, just make it look nice and uniform. And we can have a hallway coming straight like this eventually. So we'll see what we can do for that. Do a 2 wide hallway. We don't need it 3 wide. 22. Perfect. These rooms will be, well, cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel all these top ones. No, actually, we'll leave those top ones. We'll just make these rooms a little bit smaller, which means I will need to deconstruct all of this. It'll just be a 2x4, and this will be a 2x8 or 2x5. And that'll be fine for those bedrooms. That way, this hallway lines up right along this wall. And then, yeah, we can work on getting some more floors set up here. I think we did run out of some of the sandstone. We got chert block sandstone that needs to be focused on. Let's please grab more stuff and keep working, dwarves. Let's see who of our dwarves has any kind of, I'm not worried about you. See, no new jet there, no new jet here, all the way down. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing here. So yeah, chert is going to be our big thing. Fortunately, I don't have enough jet to be able to make these outer walls. So maybe we can get lucky and find it somewhere else. Oh man, does not look like it. Alright. Ooh, it looks like we are now in early autumn. We should be getting a trade caravan here soon. one thing I do want to set up is we are going to have bone carvers because we're going to have a lot of dead animals because we're going to have to kind of control some populations, especially the cats and the dogs and anything we hunt. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a craft store workshop down near kind of our where we slaughter animals and everything, and we can actually have specific things designated just for that workshop. Make it dedicated to only bone carving. So we'll just put it down here for now. Yeah, once we can, we'll deconstruct some of this stuff, turn it into chert blocks instead of jet blocks, so we can reuse that stuff for walls. So workshops, crafts, we'll just put it down here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We'll do chert block. Autumn has come. They've got our Hall of the Dead set up. So we'll have a little single walkway here of a 3x3 pillar through here. So I'll at least get some of that kind of designated out. That works there. Whoops, wrong hotkeys. Just like this. Then I'll go and I'll say, hey, you don't need this one. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. That way it looks pretty nice right there. And then we can have a, that'll look nice. We'll have each room be 3x3. So first, we'll get this room set up so we can set up those coffins. Put the walls above, put that, get a floor, put a coffin in there. So we'll have plenty of rooms for each of the fallen dwarves. Hopefully, we don't have many because we're not focusing on war, so we won't have to really deal with that too much. Got these all set up. Do we have more jet blocks? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get this all floored off if we have enough. Yes, we do. Perfect. Let me create that into a bedroom also. We'll create these other rooms into bedrooms. Except, oh, tavern keeper. Alright. More bedrooms being set up. Except, who else? I saw another not so happy dwarf down here. Performer. Get this last one right here. Bedroom. Whoop. And this one can go to any of these. Yeah. All of our super unhappy dwarves are now have bedrooms, so sure, you can be the first one that gets a new one. And with us setting that up, we get one more right here. And you can be the chief medical dwarfs. Right there at the corner. Perfect. Not looking too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see here. We will have to get this wall set up here at some point, so I'm just going to create a small jutting out. Do we have any chert block? Oh no, we don't. Just have some sandstone block. We have 8, so we can maybe, I would probably only be able to get half of this done. We can probably get floor in here 1, 2, 3. Do we have? Oh yes, good. And these hotkeys, sometimes I forget. Sandstone block. Put a floor right here. That way we can get bedroom set up there, right there. And we'll copy this layout going up, so we'll have multiple levels for our dwarves up here. BFB, get another bed set up in here. Here we go. Working hard. Let's expand this out just a little bit. But we've got 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 8 now. 7, 8. There we go. Get walls set up here. Because like I said, this is going to be a this is where we're going to have kind of our main up and down staircase. We're going to have multiple around it throughout the fortress. We'll do that. It'll be 3 by 3. So we'll do 4 actually. That way we can have a 2 wide gap going in and out. There we go. Once we get that, we can get this hallway set up here, connected to here. This will have another access point going up here. It won't be the quickest, and we will utilize the rest of this. Well, it looks like we have our caravan. Okay. That's very exciting. Get rid of all that stuff right there. Still, okay, they are smoothing this out good. Smooth floor dancer, yeah. Good, you're satisfied. That's what I like to see. Let's see, do we have any mechanisms to make some more cage traps? Cage. Yeah, we do. We have plenty. So we'll get some more traps set up. BTG is the hotkeys for that. Try to get them scattered around as much as possible. So we can hope to capture some new stuff. Definitely good to put them around corners, because anything moving towards our fortress will kind of wander around those corner spots. So I'm thinking anything from here will come down, or anything from over here will come down, and they'll either skirt around here, and they'll hit those traps. So good placements around there. Also good placements if you want to put them around trees, because they have to wander around one side or the other of the tree. So I can put one here, one here. I'll get to that diplomacy thing here in a second. Got that well trapped up here. And I might add, we'll add another one up here, just to make sure we can capture as many as possible. I'll put one on each of these, just in case we have multiple that come in. That first one will capture one, but the rest might be able to get through. So we'll get some more scattered around, like I said. I see we do have more kind of lying around, but that's fine. Along the top side of this river also, right around that bend, so when they come through, they have to go right here. We'll call that good for now. Alright, diplomacy. We're fairly good on everything, honestly. We'll see Let's see what we might need. We got plenty of sand. We'll request some glass because we don't plan on making it. Yeah, sure. Um, anyone requested at the trader. We really don't have anything to trade them. We get a couple of shale and rope reed amulets. You can trade that also. Plenty of bars of iron. No blocks, not the body parts, bracelets. Yeah, that works. Crutches, we can trade crutches. We can trade cut gems. All these earrings. I believe those earrings were from that one dwarf that came in and died, the old broken toe. Not sure how he passed. He just kind of walked off and died. Weird, weird thing with him. Tools. We got some jugs we could probably trade, especially these. Doesn't really matter the quality. We'll give them some of those and we'll call that good. Won't be a big trade, but we will get something. We might have some hives made up now. Yep, that work order has been fulfilled. So we can get those hives set up. So that would be under workshop. So O, F, H. So build O, F, H. Build O, F, H. We'll just go through and we'll just, you can put them side by side, but I like to leave that little gap in between. Just make it look a little bit nicer. One thing when it comes to apiaries is you can only have so many hives on the map before it's like, hey, this doesn't work anymore. So we'll need to get 5 more for that last row, but I think 20 is pretty close to the max we can have on the map at any time. There we go. Getting less dwarves, less angry dwarves. We're starting to trend more towards that happy dwarf. Fortunately, they still have a lot down here that we need to knock out. But we're kind of more focused on getting all these blocks set up, so all of our stone carvers are not really doing anything. What we can do to remedy that, if I can go to stone cutting, I can select everyone to do that. So everyone will come down here and they'll start smoothing out all this stuff. It'll be a temporary, very temporary thing, but it'll hopefully help improve the value of these to be able to get up to that guild hall. And when you create these smooth floors, it doesn't create any specific value, so any novice dwarf can do that, and you don't have to worry about any value doing it. Compared to if you like engraving, where engravings have that characteristic of it can be amazing, it can be normal, it can be masterwork. You can have it kind of spread out from there. All right, we'll do a little bit of trading. Reindeer bull, that might. Well, we want new wild animals, so we're not looking at getting any Joe Schmo animal. Pigtail, llama wool, that stuff that will come by. We'll get a couple of these cave spider silks because we're not going cave diving anytime soon. Got that pretty good on all the rest of this stuff. Yeah, let's see what we want then. Quick lime, helmet spawn, nothing there. We pick up an iron helm, but we have iron to be able to make that ourselves. Buckets, reindeer bowl. That is very expensive. Let's see how much. Oh, we don't have any specific. Crap. He doesn't give us the value of these because we still need to get a record keeper. I believe he's the one who where it'll add it up. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60, 70, 80, about 80 there. That's another 80 right there. 100. Was that 200, 300, 350, 450, 510, 640, 740, about 800. Okay, so we're going to get about 400 worth of material. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 80, 100. Let's see, what else do we want? We'll get some food. 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230. We'll grab these. So it's like 310 right there. I think that should be good. We'll grab that too. Alright. We'll call that good. No one's needed here anymore. We got our trades in. Alright, we can actually work on probably getting these set up now. Yep. We can only get that set up for now, but we can get these walls in here. Where is our church blocks? More church blocks. Get the floor set up right there. Another floor set up right there. Just kind of mapping this stuff out how we want it. Perfect. Then we'll build this out. Do we have enough blocks for that? 28. Perfect. We'll also want to get this floored in right here. So we'll get some more sandstone blocks for that. And that'll be not too bad. Let's figure out where we want to put up our big wig. Now, I'm thinking on the second floor, kind of in this little corner area. So yeah, we'll keep this 2 wide all the way across. Oh, we need one more chirp for that. But we can get rid of, let's see. We'll have them be a little 5 by 5 room up here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the entrance into your abode. We'll call that good for now. We'll do a 5 by 5 and then we'll create a small dining room. Maybe over here for them. We can create more bedrooms up here. So we'll do that right now. Plan that out. We can always have their bedroom be, the main guy's bedroom be up here, but thinking that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put another floor right there. Be a 4, and this should be another 4, I'm thinking. We'll give you a 5x5, but we need to get some more sandstone blocks for that. Alright, now for these, I'll leave these top ones all designated to install, but these bottom ones we'll leave gather any product. So now they should split these hives up. We should start seeing our dwarves. Yeah, you trained. I don't know what you're doing. Ooh, okay. You get into a fight, bud? Where's that animal that got into a fight with us? Did you kill one of our animals? No, not yet. I don't see any death messages, but one of the birds did come down and try to get into a little fight with us. Not the end of the world. We got another bedroom set up over here. Metalsmith, you can have that. Get a door for you too. Okay, once we get this set up, I can get the floors here so we can have access to all this other stuff. Do we have enough blocks for that? 25, 30, perfect. Should be able to at least knock out a couple more right here then. Yep. They're still using this. I mean, we will create this walkway out so that it's a little bit easier for them. So I'm thinking I might do that sooner than later. So 54 is what we need. 54 is manageable. Okay, so they are satisfied with this guild hall, it looks like. Meeting place. This one is a guild hall. So we might need to tell them, hey, we need to smooth this out also. We will build up these walls around here, and we will put traps all along the top part so that any flying animal will hopefully get trapped by that. So this might be a very tall structure right here. I'm just going to put, okay, one. Where is this giant cockatiel? You're over in the woods right here. You're not too far off. Okay. You're flying out way over there. You're flying way over there. Where's the last one? You're flying out over here. Okay. Who did you kill? So under military kills, Libish Gambine. Oof. That happened this year. I wonder. I didn't get any notification, but maybe it was one of the trade dwarfs? Very interesting. Now we need to create extra value in this room. In this area, if we want to fulfill that agreement with them. So what we can do. This is the farmer's workshop. Let's see what do we want in the farmer's workshop. Oh, we can install an animal trap. We can install this and it'll be called good. Once they install that, that'll automatically increase the value immensely because those artifacts have significant value to them. Oh, we got this all set up to Ramek, because that looked like another one we can get that seed from rope, like another textile kind of item. Yes, you're sparring, sparring, sparring. Oh, baby succulent flowers. Cool. I think we do have enough jet to be able to knock this out. Yeah, we got 32. So I do want to get these corner ones. We'll get this whole set up, but we will suspend this one so that they have access to that inside part. Good, he re-knocked that one out. How much do 18, 20, okay. We'll suspend the ones so they have access to be able to get to these center ones first. There we go. We can resume construction there. There we go. Satisfied the farmers with that. Here, good. Getting this all knocked out. Oh, we just ran out of jet blocks. We can resume the construction here now. Oops. Resume construction there. Good. We're at least got these bedrooms all blocked off, so we don't have to worry about that. Fortunately, we did run out of all of our jet again. Oof. Think we might have to dig down for jet. Sandy loam. Sandy loam. Let's see if I can. Around there. We'll just dig this to be like right here. That way they get all the different levels. Guessing I'll be chirp, but that's fine. Ooh, we got kaolinite. So kaolinite is used for pottery. So instead of clay, you can actually use kaolinite and they'll make porcelain, different things. So very cool thing there. We got kaolinite. That'll be really helpful if we and when we want to increase the value a lot more. Yeah, we need a proper broker. And I don't believe a broker requires any specific room. So we can get yeah, mayor. You can have that. It does pop up because he or requires this stuff, but that's fine. Let's get that right there so we can walk along the top here. Put another one right there, and then we can get this 5x5, and I think we have enough floors to knock this whole section out. Perfect. And then now that they got that above there, we can get this all set up here. 25, do we have 25? Oh, we have 29, okay. Let's get the walls set up here. Cancel that. To be able to access this, it will require us a little dinking around with this. I'm thinking, because this will be a 4x4. One, two, three, four. Skip one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip one. Yeah, we'll have the hallway right here. So we can do that because I think we do have enough for that. Perfect. Because we'll have a hallway coming straight down through here too. And this can meet up with this one. We'll have a nice little roundabout there, or roundabout, nice hallway all the way around. This will allow our dwarves too instead of walking through here and having to walk past each other. It'll be a little bit quicker because they have a wider gap to walk. B and L. We'll get this all set up right there. Ooh, our milker. Where are you going, buddy? Alright, let's follow him. He's iron bar. Is that all you needed? No. Okay. Shiny bars, stacked cloth, a quarry, which is just stone, shining bars of metal, stacked cloth. I think we might need to create more. No, we have cloth right here. What are you doing? Picture your quarry, which is just stone. So this and the next one is that stacked cloth. So what are we missing? What are we missing? Do we need animal wool cloth? Sheer animal, spin thread. Let's see if we can get that. Do we have any animal we can shear? Okay. We can spin thread, maybe that's the one we need. Because they'll need either the silk cloth, the plant cloth, or an animal cloth. Giant, how'd you say a giant sloth mangled hair? Interesting. Let's see if he moves as soon as that one's done. Nope. Okay. That worries me. What else do we need? What else do we need? We don't need to collect webs because we have plenty of silk cloth here. We have plenty of other cloth here. What else do you need? Stacked cloth. What's going on? Silk, plant, yarn. Can't really get the metal cloth. But all this we do have one of each one of these. You've already got your shiny metal. Make coke from that, please, too. What in the world? Okay, well, with that, folks, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been the Koi Boy playing our Earthen Fortress Castle, working on getting those wild animals tamed, or hopefully, ooh. Let's see. Yes, we captured another one. Okay, real quick. Alright, good. We captured another animal, another giant coati. If I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. But if you did like the episode and learned anything, please leave a like. If you guys got any questions, please put it in the comment question. If you got in the comment section, if you got any nicknames for any dwarves, please add that in there also. But this has been the Koi Boy. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Adios now.